Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the news at 6 on Rajya Sabha television with me, Frank Pereira. Here are the headlines. Samajwadi Party tussle reaches point of no return. Mulayam Singh Yadav announces that he will contest against son Akhilesh Yadav, accuses him of having a negative approach towards Muslims. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi addresses party workers in Uttarakhand, criticizes Prime Minister Narendra Modi for demonetization decision, accuses government of hampering RBI's autonomy. Navjot Singh Sidhu joins the Congress, calls it a ghar wapasi of sorts after describing himself as a born congressman, targets the Badal government for the drug menace in Punjab. And a day after China tells US that one China policy is non-negotiable, it claims any attempt to reconsider policy principles could harm bilateral ties. Well, Samajwadi Party patriarch Mulayam Singh Yadav today said he might contest against Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister and his son Akhilesh Yadav in the forthcoming assembly polls next month. Mulayam made his statement at a meeting with party workers in Lucknow with the media in attendance. Meanwhile, the Election Commission is also supposed to give its verdict on the ownership of the cycle emblem. Both Mulayam and Akhilesh factions are awaiting the EC's decision.
In a new twist to the Samajwadi Party family drama, party patriarch Mulayam Singh Yadav on Monday announced that he was willing to go against his son and current UP Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav if the situation so demands. Addressing party workers at the SP headquarters, Mulayam accused Akhilesh of having a negative approach towards Muslims and said he will fight against his son if he does not heed his advice. The former UP CM also blamed Ram Gopal Yadav for the apparent split in the party and attacked him for misguiding his son.
हम लोग को बहुत तकलीफ हुआ, हम लोग चाह रहे हैं मुख्यमंत्री जी को आशीर्वाद दे और ये बहुत दुखित है। मुख्यमंत्री जी फिर से मुख्यमंत्री बने, हम लोग की तमन्ना है। जब तक ये फैसला नेताजी नहीं लेंगे, हम लोग यहीं धरना दे के बैठेंगे।
लोग जानते हैं कि आज पूरा जमाना भैया अखिलेश जी के साथ है, वही हमारे राष्ट्रीय नेता हैं, वही हमारे 40 साल के नेता हैं और उन्हीं को हम लोग मुख्यमंत्री बनाएंगे, उनके प्रत्याशी देंगे।
Meanwhile, taking the ongoing power tussle within the party one step further, the Akhilesh faction has installed a plaque proclaiming him as the party's national president. The brand new nameplate has popped up at the SP's Lucknow office, right below an older one. The family drama began when Akhilesh was announced as the national president of SP at a national convention convened by party MP Ram Gopal Yadav on January 1st. At the same convention, Mulayam was made the party patron. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
A cricketer turned politician and BJP turncoat Navjot Singh Sidhu declared himself a born congressman on Monday after formally joining the Congress party. He termed his entry into the Congress as ghar wapasi. Sidhu launched a scathing attack on the SAD BJP government in Punjab for the state's notorious drug problem. Meanwhile, Punjab Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal slammed Sidhu and called him a migratory bird.
With couplets and one-liners, Navjot Singh Sidhu announcing his decision to join the Congress on Monday. It's been a guessing game with the former cricketer ever since he left the BJP. After months of talks with Arvind Kejriwal's AAP, Sidhu turned to Congress just weeks before the Punjab's elections were announced. Sidhu finally said he's willing to work with the Congress's chief ministerial candidate Amrinder Singh.
अगर दो देशों के रिश्ते सुधर सकते हैं टेबल के ऊपर, तो हमारे नहीं सुधर सकते क्या? अगर लालू जी नीतीश जी के साथ इकट्ठे हो सकते हैं तो क्या यार हम नहीं हो सकते भाई?
Blaming the Akali Dal BJP government for the state of affairs in Punjab, Sidhu asserted the drug menace in the state will be his electoral focus.
ये क्यों बिकता है सिर्फ पंजाब में? क्योंकि पंजाब में पॉलिटिशियन, पुलिस जो कुटपुतली बना दी गई है और ड्रग पेडलर इनका नेक्सस है.
Punjab Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal hit back at the newly inducted Congress member on his criticism of the Shiromani Akali Dal-led Punjab government and alleged that some people indulge in profitable deals for nefarious gains.
वो कांग्रेस के हाथ में बिक चुके हैं. उन्हें और कांग्रेस समझती है कि अकाली दल एक पार्टी है या बीजेपी मिलके हमारे कहीं पाँव नहीं लगते, इसलिए इनके खिलाफ झूठे इल्जाम लगाओ। कौन नशा कौन कर सकते, ये बदनाम पंजाब को बदनाम करते।
Sidhu joined the Congress after several rounds of meetings with Rahul Gandhi. As one of the party's star campaigners, he is expected to address a series of rallies. Sidhu resigned from Rajya Sabha and quit BJP, after which his wife Navjot Kaur joined Congress. He was reportedly upset with the BJP during the 2014 Lok Sabha polls after the party replaced him with Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley for the Amritsar seat. Jaitley lost the election to Punjab Congress chief Amrinder Singh. After resigning from the BJP, Sidhu launched a new front named Awazi Punjab, but the founders couldn't stay together for long. In fact, Aam Aadmi Party also negotiated with him to have him on its side. It remains to be seen whether Sidhu's couplets and one-liners could also fetch electoral dividends for the Congress party. Reporting from Delhi, with camera person Shiv Kumar, I'm Kriti Mishra for Rajya Sabha Television.
In other news now, the Supreme Court on Monday allowed a Mumbai-based woman who is 24 weeks pregnant to undergo an abortion as her fetus suffered from a life-threatening condition. The apex court allowed the abortion after taking into consideration the hospital report, which suggested that the fetus was without a skull and would not be able to survive without it. The court also directed the team of doctors performing the termination of pregnancy to maintain a complete record of the procedure. The Supreme Court directive comes after the woman had approached it, seeking permission to terminate her pregnancy.
In this case, it has been found that the child was medically, there was something wrong with it, that it was underdeveloped. So the SC has in its wisdom allowed her to abort the fetus. I think it's a good thing because it would have been perhaps unfair to the girl, she's only 22 or 23, and also perhaps unfair to the child.
The 9th GST Council meeting has just concluded and Arun Jaitley is addressing the media. Let's listen in.
There was initially a proposal made by the chairman of the CBEC, which was discussed with all the officers of the state and the ministers. There were some issues with regard to this. There was an alternative proposal made by the minister from Tamil Nadu. Eventually, that proposal became the base proposal. It was debated upon, improved, and finally agreed upon. All the ministers present agreed to the proposal except the West Bengal minister, who disagreed to the limited extent that assessments below 1.5 crore which are divided 90-10 between the states and the centre. His dissent was confined to the issue that it should be 100 versus 0 and not 90-10. On all other proposals, he also agreed. Having resolved this critical issue, the ministers then worked out the time schedule. The agreement today will have to be incorporated by suitable changes in the different legislations. This will have an impact on the IGST law, the compensation law, the SGST and the CGST. The drafts of those laws which have been tentatively approved by the Council will now be firmed up, discussed between the officers, and will come up for consideration before the GST Council on the 18th of February.
Well, a consensus eluding the GST Council meeting yet again. It remains to be seen, of course, what is decided and when the GST will indeed come into effect. That was the Finance Minister, Arun Jaitley, talking about the meeting and what transpired between the meeting at the GST Council. Now moving on now, the Supreme Court has sought the response of the government and try on a plea seeking framing of privacy policy to regulate commercial exploitation of private communication through social networking sites like WhatsApp and Facebook. A bench comprising Chief Justice J.S. Keher and Justice D.Y. Chandrachud also issued notices to WhatsApp and Facebook and sought their responses within 2 weeks. The bench sought the assistance of Attorney General Mukul Rohatgi in hearing the plea, which alleged that the social networking sites compromise the privacy of interpersonal communication of over 150 million people in the country. Well, moving on now, Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi took a dig at Prime Minister Narendra Modi's decisions while addressing his party workers in Rishikesh in Uttarakhand. Rahul said Prime Minister Modi should show the same promptness on one rank, one pension that he displayed while announcing the demonetization move.
Less than a month away from polling day in Uttarakhand, Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi on Monday addressed party workers in Rishikesh. Rahul targeted Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the demonetization decision while accusing the government of hampering the autonomous functioning of the RBI.
पॉलिसी बनाओ तो बंद कमरों में बनाओ, बिना किसी से पूछे बनाओ, 1 मिनट में बनाओ, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। ये दो विचारधाराओं की लड़ाई है।
Rahul Gandhi also criticized the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, claiming that the right-wing group did not respect and hoist the national flag at its Nagpur headquarters for 52 years after independence.
52 साल के लिए 2002 तक नागपुर में आरएसएस के हेडक्वार्टर में ये झंडा नहीं फहराया था। जब सैल्यूट लगता था, स्वतंत्रता दिवस पर सैल्यूट लगता था, तो इस झंडे पे सैल्यूट नहीं लगता था, भगवे पे सैल्यूट लगता था।
Referring to the controversy over the calendar issued by the Khadi Udyog, Rahul said Prime Minister Modi removed the image of Mahatma Gandhi, who sacrificed his life for the nation.
यहां सीने में 3 गोली खाई, इस झंडे को यहां फहराने के लिए, उसको नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने परे कर दिया। कहते हैं इनकी कोई जरूरत नहीं है, और नरेंद्र मोदी जी की फोटो आ गई।
Rahul also claimed the hand symbol of the Congress finds place in every religion while accusing Prime Minister Modi of spreading the cult of fear and threats. Uttarakhand goes to polls on February 15th.
At a time when senior Congress leaders are leaving party, Vice President Rahul Gandhi has asked party cadre to stay united. With camera person Santosh Yadav, Navvikram Singh, Rajya Sabha TV, Rishikesh.
Well, Union Minister J.P. Nadda is announcing the list of candidates for the upcoming state elections in several states. Let's listen.
Shri Umesh Sharma Kau, presently MLA. Rajpur Road, ये रिजर्व सीट है. श्री खजान दास MLA. देहरादून कैंट, श्री हरबंस कपूर MLA. मसूरी, श्री गणेश जोशी MLA. डोईवाला, श्री त्रिवेंद्र सिंह रावत ex-MLA. ऋषिकेश, श्री प्रेमेंद्र अग्रवाल MLA. हरिद्वार, श्री मदन कौशिक MLA. BHEL रानीपुर, श्री आदेश चौहान MLA. ज्वालापुर SC, श्री सुरेश राठौर. भगवानपुर SC, श्री सुबोध राकेश. जवेरा SC, श्री देशराज करनवाल. पिरान क्लियर, जय भगवान सैनी. रुड़की, श्री प्रदीप बत्रा. कानपुर, श्री कंवर प्रणब सिंह चैंपियन, ये MLA हैं वहां से. मैंगलोर, श्री ऋषि बालियान. लक्सर, श्री संजय गुप्ता MLA. हरिद्वार रूरल, स्वामी यतीश्वर आनंद MLA. यमकेश्वर, श्री रितु खंडूरी. भूषण. पौड़ी SC, श्री मुकेश कोहली. श्रीनगर श्री धन सिंह रावत, चौबट्टा खाल श्री सतपाल महाराज MP एक्स MP, लैंसडाउन श्री दिलीप सिंह रावत MLA, कोटद्वार श्री हरक सिंह रावत MLA, धारचूला श्री वीरेंद्र सिंह पाल, DD हाट श्री बिशन सिंह चुफाल MLA, पिथौरागढ़ श्री प्रकाश पंत MLA, गंगोली हाट श्री मीना गंगोला, कपकोट श्री बलवंत सिंह भोरियाल एक्स MLA, बागेश्वर SC श्री चंदन दास MLA, द्वारहाट महेश जोगी, महेश नेगी, सल्ट श्री सुरेंद्र सिंह जीना MLA, रानीखेत श्री अजय भट्ट MLA, सोमेश्वर श्री रेखा आर्या MLA, अल्मोड़ा श्री रघुनाथ सिंह चौहान एक्स MLA, श्री जागेश्वर सुभाष पांडे, श्री लोहाघाट पूरन फरत्याल MLA, चंपावत श्री कैलाश गेहोत्री, लाल कुआं श्री नवीन दुमाका, नैनीताल श्री संजीव आर्या, कालाडूंगी श्री बंशीधर भगत MLA, जसपुर श्री शैलेंद्र मोहन सिंघल MLA, काशीपुर श्री हरभजन सिंह चीमा MLA, बाजपुर ये सुरक्षित सीट है श्री यशपाल आर्या, गदरपुर श्री अरविंद पांडे MLA, रुद्रपुर राजकुमार ठुकराल MLA, खींचा श्री राजेश शुक्ला MLA, सितारगंज सौरभ बहुगुना, नानक माटा ये रिजर्व ट्राइबल सीट है, डॉक्टर प्रेम सिंह राणा MLA, श्री पुष्कर सिंह धामी MLA खटीमा से। ये 64 सीट्स हैं और इन 64 सीट्स पर जो हमारे कैंडिडेट्स हैं इसमें MLAs और XMLAs उनके बारे में भी हमने चर्चा की है। सारे सिटिंग MLAs भी लिए हैं, अपने भी सिटिंग MLAs हैं और जो हमारे पार्टी में आए थे वो सभी भी उसमें हैं। इसमें एक विशेष करके मैं बात बता दूं कि जहां तक नेता का चयन का सवाल है वह चुनाव के पश्चात हमारी पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड चुने हुए विधायकों के साथ सलाह करके तय करेगी।
Well, there you have it, of course, Union Minister JP Nadda there announcing the BJP's candidate lists for the Uttarakhand elections. On that note, we'll slip into a short break now, but news and updates will continue on the other side. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome to India's World.
I think through this white paper, China is conveying that it wants to change its policy towards India.
It's a bit of a smokescreen. China wants to project itself as a country with peaceful intentions.
If you see the Chinese press, India, together with the United States, does present for them a very strategic challenge.
Watch experts debate on China's white paper on Asia Pacific and India in India's World on Rajya Sabha television.
Welcome back. You're watching Rajya Sabha television. Well, the Reserve Bank of India today raised the withdrawal limit to 10,000 rupees per day from 4,500 rupees per day. The RBI said that the change will be operative within the existing overall limit of 24,000 rupees per week. The limit of withdrawal from current accounts was also raised from 50,000 rupees per week to 1 lakh rupees per week, which the RBI said also extended to cash credit and overdraft accounts. The RBI released a notification on its official website saying there have been no further changes been made to any other conditions, and the relaxations provided on November 28, 2016 were to continue. Meanwhile, wholesale inflation breached the 3-month declining trend and rose to 3.39% in December from 3.15% in November on the back of rising prices of manufactured items, even as food articles turned cheaper. Fuel and power inflation also rose sharply to 8.65% in December from 7.07% in November. Manufactured products inflation also rose to 3.67% from 3.20%. However, food articles inflation for a month was in the negative, indicating a 0.7% fall in food prices in December as compared to 1.54% rise in the previous month. Well, here's a roundup of the other national news in our segment Nationwide. 3 militants were killed in an overnight encounter with security forces in Anantnag district this morning. The encounter broke out last evening between militants and security forces in Pahalgam area of the district. Acting on specific intelligence inputs about the presence of an unspecified number of militants, the forces conducted a search operation when the militants fired at them. A huge cache of arms and ammunition were also recovered, including 3 AK-47 rifles. The US and India are making progress over the commercial and financing aspects of their civil nuclear agreement. The Obama administration is hopeful that a deal for a nuclear power plant in India could be announced by the end of this year. Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asia, Nisha Desai Biswal, said the first and foremost is for the commercial partners or for Westinghouse to be able to achieve the package that is satisfactory to both US and the Indian government. The Supreme Court today asked the centre to file a fresh status report on the Special Investigation Team probe into the 1984 anti-Sikh riots. A bench of Justice Deepak Mishra and Justice R. Bhanumati sought the report as petitioner S. Gurlad Singh Kalon told the court that the SIT has utterly failed in carrying out the probe. The court has adjourned the matter for the next hearing on February 20th. The Jammu and Kashmir Assembly today witnessed an uproar over the opposition National Conference demanding clarification from the state government over the issue of compensation to the victims of the 2016 Valley unrest. The opposition members, led by National Congress MLA Ali Muhammad Sagar, demanded that the government must make it clear whether it will grant compensation of 5 lakh rupees each. Going on to some international news now, China set out a stern message to the United States regarding the One China policy, saying it was non-negotiable and that any attempt to reconsider the issue could harm the ties between the two countries. US President-elect Donald Trump on Friday had once again angered Beijing, saying that the policy was up for negotiations.
A day after telling the US that One China policy was non-negotiable, China reiterated its stance, saying the policy principles were the political foundation of bilateral ties and any attempt to reconsider the issue could harm them. Sending out a warning, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said Taiwan may be sacrificed if US President-elect Donald Trump continued to provoke Beijing.
如果试图破坏一个中国原则，或者幻想将此作为交易筹码，那么必将遭到中国政府和人民以至于国际社会的普遍的坚决的反对，最后呢，只能是搬起石头砸自己的脚。
China's strong reaction comes after Donald Trump on Friday said that One China policy was up for negotiation. This is the second time in a month that Beijing has reacted angrily after Trump broke decades of precedent by taking a congratulatory telephone call from Taiwanese president. Meanwhile, Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen, who is in San Francisco for a business meeting, faced protest outside her hotel. China fears that Taiwan is seeking formal independence from the mainland.
I come here to protest against Tsai Ing-wen. She wants to separate the Taiwan from China, and we're very much against it. We think that China should be united as one country, not as two.
The United States has switched diplomatic recognition from Taipei to Beijing in 1979. Since then, it has acknowledged the Chinese position that there is only one China and that Taiwan is part of it. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, here's a roundup of the other international news in Global Buzz. Well, fears of the consequences of a hard Brexit have sent the pound to a fresh 31-year low against the dollar, excluding last October's flash crash. The pound hit new lows after reports said that Prime Minister Theresa May will on Tuesday signal plans to quit the EU's single market to regain control of Britain's borders. A Turkish cargo jet crashed near Kyrgyzstan's Manas airport today, killing at least 37 people. Most of them are residents of the village, which was struck by the Boeing 747 as it tried to land in dense fog. According to the airport administration, the plane was supposed to make a stopover at Manas near the capital city of Bishkek on its way from Hong Kong to Istanbul. The plane ploughed for a few hundred meters through the village, damaging some 15 buildings. Two bombs exploded early morning on Monday at Nigeria's Northeastern University of Maiduguri. A professor at the university and a child have been killed in the incident and 17 others are reported wounded. According to the state emergency agency, two suicide bombers blew themselves up at different gates of the university. No group has claimed responsibility, but the attacks bore the hallmarks of Boko Haram. "26 people, including prime accused and Awami League leader Noor Hussain and dismissed Rapid Action Battalion officers, have been awarded death penalties in the sensational 7 murder case. Narayanganj Sessions Judge pronounced the sentence today. The victims, including Awami League leader Nazrul Islam, were abducted and killed in April 2014. The murder of 7 high-profile people had caused a national outrage in Bangladesh. A tornado hit through Texas in the U.S., damaging large areas in the north. U.S. weather services have also issued thunderstorm and flash flood warnings. Power lines have been knocked down in the Clifton area, even though relief crews were working to remove debris from the road. No injuries have been reported so far. Well, let's shift focus now and bring you up to speed with some sports news in Sports Beat. Men's world number 1 Andy Murray reached the second round of the Australian Open after beating Ukrainian Ilya Marchenko in straight sets in the opening round. 3 times Grand Slam champion Murray won 7-5, 7-6, 6-2 and next plays Russia's qualifier Andrei Rublev. Roger Federer also advanced to the second round with a 7-5, 3-6, 6-2, 6-2 victory over American Jürgen Melzer. In the women's singles, Venus Williams eased to the second round with a straight sets victory over Ukrainian Katerina Kozlova. However, 4th seed Simona Halep crashed out after losing to Shelby Rogers of the United States 3-6, 1-6. Sevilla ended Real Madrid's 40-match unbeaten run with a 2-1 victory over the La Liga leaders. Cristiano Ronaldo put Madrid ahead, but Sevilla stunned Los Blancos with 2 late goals. The win put Sevilla in second place, 1 point ahead of Barcelona. Madrid, meanwhile, stay at the top with 1 point lead and a game in hand. Manchester United and Liverpool played out a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford in the English Premier League. Liverpool took the lead in the first half through James Milner's penalty after Pogba handled the ball. Zlatan Ibrahimovic then salvaged a point for United with an equaliser late in the game. The result put Liverpool in 3rd place while United are 6th on the table. That's it on this edition of the Newscast. Have a good evening.